What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we continued making our way through Route 212, which is an entirely optional route that I wanted to make my way through before we headed off towards the Valor Lakefront, just because there's not really a super simple or easy way of getting back here after the fact. And yeah, there's a whole lot of experience over this way, as well as a couple of interesting items to grab and whatnot. In the last episode, or I guess between episodes, I finished battling all of the policemen. They all have the exact same Pokemon, so it's not like it was anything interesting, and there were 5 of them hanging around the Pokémon Mansion grounds, but I have not yet fought these two, and I am actually going to do some swapping here to put Geist in the double battle here, because Geist is still holding the amulet coin, and both of these two give us a lot of prize money for defeating them, so let's do this thing. We're heading on into the Pokémon Mansion today, which is actually something I've never done before. At least I've never done the challenge inside. But I have done a couple of the other things, like grab the items and whatnot. We'll be pretty quick about this, or at least as quick as I can make it, as we explain everything in here. But this should be the last of the route, and then we can head back to Pastoria City after the fact, hopefully within this very same episode. So let's just take these two out. Should be a one-shot to both of them with our gigantic level disparity, I would assume. You know, this, honestly, the fact that I don't generally go this way after the incidents over in Pastoria City, I usually, whenever I play through this game, I always go straight to the Valor Lakefront after the fact, and that might explain a lot when it comes to why I'm always under-leveled in this game, because now that I'm going through this, I'm like, how did I ever run into that issue in the first place? This is so... I mean, I could be eating crow here soon, but I feel incredibly overpowered right now, which is not a sensation I ever remember feeling in any Gen 4 game before. Well, I guess, okay, at any time in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum before. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, obviously a little bit of a different issue. Let's grab this. We got ourselves a green shard. Not bad. Another one we could take on over to the guy that collects those if we wanted to. I still don't have enough to get anything that I want, though, so I'm just going to ignore it. Okay, let's talk to this lady first. This is the way out to the Trophy Garden. The garden is open for all visitors to enjoy. However, please beware, wild Pokemon may appear in the garden. I'm going to head out here, actually, really quickly, because I want to explain a new Pokemon that can be caught in this area. Technically, 2. You can find both Pichu and Pikachu in this area, but I would highly recommend only going after Pikachu if you're going to catch it, because the obnoxious requirement to evolve Pichu into Pikachu just does not make it worth going after. Pikachu eventually evolves into Raichu with a Thunderstone, obviously. It's a well-rounded Pokemon with good attack, good special attack, good special defense, and great speed, although it has very bad physical defense, which means that ground types absolutely eat it alive. All-around good Pokemon can learn some interesting TMs, lots of access to kick and punch attacks that most electric types do not have, but honestly, this late in the game, if you don't already have an electric type that you want, I don't really feel that you're going to move the needle with Pikachu all that much. It's honestly worse than the Luxray line, and yeah, I would highly recommend just getting one of those instead, especially due to its ability Intimidate, which is way more nice than something like, I mean, I guess Static can be okay, but Lightning Rod, no. I would highly recommend getting something better than this. It's a decent Pokemon. Was certainly better a few generations ago when there were slim pickings in electric types, but nowadays, not so much. However, there is another function to the Trophy Garden that only activates once we have beaten the game and acquired the National Pokedex. Let's head on into this room really quickly and talk to this guy. This is Mr. Backlot. Hello, welcome to my opulent mansion. There's a lot for me to be proud of inside and outside of this home, but what makes me the most proud is my trophy garden in the back. Why bother traveling afar when Pokemon are attracted by my garden? They come to me in hopes of seeing the garden. You're welcome to join them and marvel at my garden. Okay, once you have acquired the National Pokedex, every single day you can come here and talk to Mr. Backlot, and he is going to mention that there is a new Pokemon that has appeared in his garden. These are special Pokemon, and like I said, it changes every single day. That new Pokemon can then be found in the garden at a 5% encounter rate, which makes it pretty darn rare, so you're going to have to look around for a while to actually find it. 1 in 20 chance, basically. These Pokemon can include Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Meowth, Chansey, Ditto, Eevee, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Marill, Azurill, Plusle, Minun, Castform, Bonsly, Mime Jr., and Happiny. So lots of rare Pokemon like Eevee and Ditto. You can also farm Chansey. Well, Chansey's not super easy to farm, but it does give a lot of experience if you knock it out. The only thing is that Ditto is exclusive to Platinum, while in Diamond and Pearl you could find Porygon, but you no longer can in Platinum. So a lot of rare Pokemon worth going after, a lot that can only be obtained this way. This is also another way to obtain additional EV if you did not get yourself a female EV early in the game. For the purposes of Pokemon breeding. But yeah, this is all available after the National Dex. Otherwise, you're just going to catch the standard Pokemon in the garden, which are Pikachu, Pichu, Roselia, Staravia, and Kricketune. Talk to this guy. Butler Master is a truly wonderful and generous person. It's on his orders at the garden. His pride and joy is open to all, even trainers. I'm going to grab this item real quick. We got TM87 Swagger. We already know how this thing works. Causes confusion while increasing the physical attack of the Pokemon hit by it greatly, which in turn is supposed to mean that they hit themselves with confusion harder. Go over here. I'm very sorry, but please refrain from touching this statue. Okay, this guy right here is not going to let us go up to it, but he is on duty pretty much all hours of the day apart from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. If you can catch him off duty, you can walk up to that statue, and it is a statue that represents the Pokemon Manaphy, thus allowing you to add it to your Pokedex. Okay, we got a few more things left to do in this house. We got one thing in each of the rooms over here on the west side. First things first, trash can has a protein inside of it. We're not going to talk to the lady in here, but we are going to talk to the lady in the next room really quickly. And she is going to give us something very useful, which is a Soothe Bell. Should I want to give it a try? So Soothe Bell doubles the friendship and or happiness values of every action done on a Pokemon. This is incredibly useful for a lot of the baby Pokemon that can be found out in the Trophy Garden because all of those evolve via happiness. This is also obviously very nice to put on something like Baneri because if you caught one all the way back in Eterna Forest, I highly doubt it's even evolved by now. So definitely put that Soothe Bell on it so it can evolve as soon as possible. Luxury Ball also has the same effect as a Soothe Bell, but only applies obviously to the Pokemon that is caught in that ball, so you can use those two in tandem to quadruple the happiness and friendship effects that are on that Pokemon if you want to evolve it as quickly as you can. Okay, before we do anything else, I am going to save right now because I really want to make this work, and if I miss my opportunity, I'm going to need to reset, but yeah, because I'm not going to have another chance to do this in this Let's Play. Let's talk to this lady. Welcome. Here you may challenge the mansion's pride, the 5 trainer maids. The challenge is to beat all 5 of us in a row without a break. In addition to beating us, if you can beat us in a specific number of turns, there will be a special gift. Incidentally, a turn refers to the time it takes for a trainer and the opponent to each make an action. In this case, action refers to making a Pokemon use a move, using an item, or switching a Pokemon. And now, the 5 maid knockout exact turn attack challenge. Today's targeted number of turns is 5. All right, let's do this thing. So exactly 5. So I need to one-shot every single Pokemon I come across, which is not going to be easy to do because a lot of these Clefairy know stalling moves. One of them in particular, if I remember correctly, knows the move Endure. So I am going to try to break my way through every single one of them. But that's not going to be super easy to do. And I think the last Clefairy knows Bounce as well. So if you are trying to stall it out or not immediately one-shot it, it can mess up your turn count there as well. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, but this may not go perfectly. If that second Clefairy uses Endure at all, I have immediately failed this entire thing. But I really want to do this because this is very important that we not only get this done, but that I can also show why I taught Thief to my Rotom was it the last episode or was it 2 episodes ago? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Geist knows Thief right now, and only because of what we're trying to do right here. And this is a challenge that you can take on once a day, if I remember correctly. Which is also just a good way to farm money and whatnot. If you put the Pokemon that has your amulet coin in the front and then do all of this, you also get a lot of money from it because the maids actually give a decent amount, and then if you can win the actual challenge, you will be facing either a rich boy or a lady, and they obviously give you a ton of money should you defeat them. On top of all of that, we'll talk about what the rich boy and lady's Pokemon are, and that is also very nice. Oh, here we go. Here's the Endure, messing the entire thing up. Gosh dang it. Well, I am definitely not going to win this challenge now, which means I'm going to have to reset. Got it. Holy crap. Okay, please be a one-shot. Please be a one-shot. I haven't actually seen if this is a one-shot yet. It might be enough. Yes! Thank goodness. Claire, go to hell. Also, why is your name spelled that way? It's supposed to have an I in it. Okay, we did it. So, knocked out 5 of us. You have to be splendid. 5 turns. So now, as our reward, we are going to face either Lady Celeste or Rich Boy Liam. Chance to battle very own. Okay, so it's going to be Master Liam. Yes. Doesn't really matter which one you face. They both have the same Pokemon with the exact same circumstances. This is a level 35 Blissey, which is the highest experience yield Pokemon in the entire game, all the way up to and including the current generation. So not even Gen 4 of all time. However, it is holding a special item. Before this started, I actually swapped the amulet coin to Gyoja from Geist, so that Geist has space to make this move. But really hoping that Blissey uses anything but Fling here. Please. Okay, use Sing, which luckily missed. I'm going to use Thief here really quickly. Really fast. Give me your item, please. Oh, that's a lot of damage right there. Thank you! And we stole the Blissey's rare candy. Yes, these Blissey are always going to have a rare candy on hand. Now, I'm actually going to switch back to Gyoja for this. That's a free rare candy, by the way, every single day that you can just grab as long as you're able to get a Thief in. But obviously, you have to win the challenge, which is the hard part. Making it a very not easy rare candy to get your hands on. Now, Blissey has really bad physical defense, which is why I'm going to use Brick Break, which with the defense curl, it actually might survive. We will see, but it did break the light screen at the very least. Come on, be a lot of damage, and this is going to be a lot of experience if we knock it out too. So it did survive. It's going to use Sing now. It also won't surprise me if Rich Boy Liam uses a full restore here. So that's fine by me. I'm actually going to take the turn to use one of my... well, I guess I have Awakenings, don't I? I was going to use a Lava Cookie, but let's get rid of those first. Single-use status healers are always the things you want to get rid of before you start using the all-purpose ones. Yep, there's the full restore. So 2 Brick Breaks should be enough to do this Blissey in. And like I said, it's going to give us a lot of experience. So let's hit you with that. And we're saving these rare candies specifically for Gyoja, so we can evolve him into Infernape finally. So I think just 2 should be enough to knock this thing out. Notice how Thief did so much damage, even though it's kind of a weak move. I mean, granted, it was a crit, but still, like, that's a lot of damage for being weak and also just, you know, a standard dark non-stab move. Base power of 40, all that stuff, and that's all it did. Yeah, Blissey does not have very good defenses. A lot of HP, though. And there we go, 955 experience. Not bad. And then Geist is going to get a fair bit as well. So yeah, you get some good experience to that, and the amulet coin is also going to give us 11,000 off of just 1 trainer. And there we go. Wonderful. You're a marvel of a trainer. I'll ask you not to pry into what I'm doing in the back of the mansion. The knowing wink is all you'll get. What? Now I'm like extremely curious as to what they were implying with that. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. Liam, Celeste, you have fun back there. Your splendor is authentic. Sweeping the floor with the 5 maids wasn't enough for you. Oh no. Why to think you would triumph over even our master Liam? Please visit again tomorrow. So there we go. I just wanted to make sure that that was successful the first time. Yeah, I would highly recommend saving before you do that so you can always have a chance to win that particular challenge. It's not actually all that easy to do. It's going to take a long time before you finally get everything to land exactly in your favor. But, oh my gosh, I managed to finally do it after, I think it was, 7 attempts, as I believe what that was, which is not too bad, but I mean, it was another 15 minutes added on to this episode. Okay, I'm going to head back to Pastoria City really quickly, and then we're going to start making our way towards Route 213, so I'm going to meet you all there in just a moment. And welcome back to Pastoria City, everybody. Okay, I actually took the liberty of doing a few things before I got here. You can see right off the bat, I've got my Bronzong back. We put Bucky back away in the PC. I also need to take my item off of Geist. We got that rare candy there, so I think we have 2 in our pockets at the moment. I also stopped by the Pokemart and grabbed 10 Quick Balls for the road, because those are going to be nice to have as well. Quick Balls increase catch rate if used immediately on the first turn, so it doesn't hurt to throw one of those out whenever you're going after a really strong Pokemon. Let's see. What's the matter? Why are you gone already? Go after that Galactic Goon. Okay, so we will do exactly just that. So let's head off towards... oh, wait. Oh, I thought you were going to stop me. What's with you? Stop chasing after me. You, I have a mind to pulverize you with my Pokemon, but I have to be on my way to the lake ASAP, so you're lucky I'm out. To make myself clear, don't you dare follow me. Well, we're going to do exactly that and follow this grunt as far as we can go. And we're just going to basically blitz our way through Route 213. Needed the energy from the Valley Windworks to make this. It would take a scientific genius to make something like this. Therefore, our boss, who made this, is a scientific mechanical genius. Scientifical? It's not a word. Grah, you were eavesdropping. I was just thinking out loud, but I'm not going to waste my energy knocking you around. I like how this guy is so clearly bluffing. I also got some more Max Repels, but those are things I will use once I run through all of my Super Repels, of which I still have tons. Because, yeah, we finally unlocked Max Repels with that battle against Crasher Wake. So let's go down this way. Keep an eye out for the horrible haircut that all these galactic grunts have. But boy, this galactic bomb packs a pretty big wallop. With this baby here, there's not much we can't blow up. I wonder what they have planned for that. Nah, you were eavesdropping and just thinking out loud. Your persistent pest. I'm getting tired of running away, but I'm not going to waste my energy knocking you around. All right. Oh, looker. Hey. Hello, my friend. The cargo that the Team Galactic brought is worrisome, so I have come. You say the cargo. It was a bomb, and there was an explosion? The explosion was at the Great Marsh? Furthermore, you are pursuing a man with a funny bowl-cut hair, in an outfit that is very strange. In other words, that is the Team Galactic. Oh, no. How did I miss it? Ah, looker, this time you have made a mistake of the ages. The man who I have seen running away, he was the bearer of the bomb. Ah, this will not do. Wait, I say. Yeah, you go after him too, looker, but don't worry, we're going to come with you. Let's keep going. Eventually we'll catch up with him. That's not him. For some reason, I was like, oh, footsteps. Like, no, that's a trainer walking back and forth, obviously. What's up, looker? My friend, it is you. Yes, I'm at this hotel now. I'm interviewing the people to see if they have seen anyone suspicious. I would like your assistance. Go search outside if you will. Can do. I'm glad you've run out of energy already. Is he up here somewhere? Valor Lakefront. There he is. Why am I running like this anyway? That new world, the new universe that our boss was talking about. It's making me giddy thinking about it. When we use this thing... you were eavesdropping. I was only talking to myself. You're persistent too. I'm pooped out from all the running. But I'm not gonna battle you. If you say so, buddy. All right. Okay. Doesn't look like he made it very far. Well, we've got him right where we want him. But I think we're going to talk to him in the next episode because that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.